sounds like you have the coolest job in the entire world. Vice President of Entertainment and Electronics for Barnes & Noble. How cool is your day-to-day?
You know, it's probably a lot less cool than you imagine, frankly. But it's a lot of fun nonetheless, though. Honestly, a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you know what? Anytime you can get a title that has entertainment, and vice president in it, that's a pretty cool thing. But, the reason that we're on this morning, Chuck, is because there's been this huge trend in consumer music, and that's vinyl records. Vinyl records are making a comeback, and music lovers of all ages are buying these things up at rates that we haven't seen in 30, 40 years. Chuck, what's going on?
Vinyl records, I don't know if I'd even call it a comeback, as much it's almost like it's a new format for people. It's a new way for people to experience music. I mean, some people remember vinyl records from back in the day, but just as many people are coming to vinyl for the first time, and they're getting to hear music the way the musician intended for it to be heard. They're getting to see the package that people really wanted them to see, read liner notes, look at lyrics, see some of this great art that's on the cover of the records. It's an amazing experience for the consumer.
Yeah, I mean, is there a reason why customers are preferring vinyl? Because look, we had CDs that were really popular for a while, and then it moved all into digital. And now, really going back to vinyl is a real paradigm shift. Why are customers eating it up?
I think it's because there's a permanence to it. It's a great way to share music with your friends. And your family. It's a great way to listen to music, frankly. It's a social experience to some degree. It's a warmer sound. It's a different sound than you get from a digital file that you primarily listen to over headphones versus listening to music in your home or your apartment over a stereo.
Yeah, you talk about that permanency. There's no way that I can erase my record.
That's exactly right.
And we all have had that problem where a hard drive has disappeared and we've lost all our music. So I think that it's cool. And I was actually saying to our director over here, Keith, that I've actually been in the market for a record player because I want to get on the trend too, right? Because it's cool. But how long has this been happening, Chuck? Look, you've been studying this for a while. How long has this been going on?
For us, we really got into it in a big way last year. We've been watching the trend for a couple of years, but we really got into it in a big way last year. And, our customers continue to embrace it. And I got to say, Mark, if you're looking for a turntable, there's no better place to go than Barnes & Noble.
Oh, you guys have them right there at the store?
We have a selection of them in every store, and if you're looking for even more, you can look on barnesandnoble.com.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the lead, because, listen, Chuck, I had done some research, and I wasn't finding anything I liked. I didn't think of Barnes & Noble, so thank you. I'm going to go check them out.
No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, we're doing a big celebration of vinyl, in fact, this weekend. We're having a vinyl day tomorrow on Saturday where we have events at stores all over the country. We have special offers. We have exclusives, a whole bunch of fun stuff. And if your listeners just want to call their local Barnes & Noble, they can find out exactly what's happening in their local store or look online at barnesandnoble.com.
Oh, that is awesome. My local store is the Cherry Hill store over there at Route 70 at Haddonfield Road. So I'm going to cruise over there tomorrow and check it out. That's really cool. You guys are calling it Vinyl Day.
We are.
That's awesome. So is there any are there any artists that are kind of moving more towards vinyl than the other formats? Is it a new artist versus old artist thing? Kind of give me the rundown on that.
It's all of the above, frankly. The classic records that people know and love are certainly available and certainly selling. Artists like the Beatles, artists like Fleetwood Mac, Tom Petty, for example. But there's also newer artists like 21 Pilots or Panic at the Disco or Lana Del Rey. It's a mix of everything you can possibly imagine. New music is coming out on vinyl. There's a lot of older music that's being reissued on vinyl. And it's just a wonderful experience. Anything you're interested in, you can find. If you can't find it in the store, you can certainly go online at barnesandnoble.com and order it there as well.
This is so excellent that Barnes & Noble has jumped on this, and they want to be at the forefront of this vinyl revolution, I'm going to call it. Because you made a great point in the beginning, and just to reset, I'm talking to Chuck Gorman, who's the Vice President of Entertainment and Electronics for Barnes & Noble, and you hit something right off the top, Chuck, and that's that, look, This stuff is so popular, and people need to be able to get it easily. And Barnes and Noble is what has they've stepped up and kind of made that happen. So, is it as simple as going to the website or the store to learn more? How do my people go learn more about this?
That's absolutely what you can do. You can go to the store, you can call the store, you can go to barnesandnoble.com/vinyl day and get more information about it. We have a full vinyl boutique online. We have turntables online and in the stores. We want to be your hub for information around this. We have a lot of great magazines. We have great books. All of that stuff together. We want to be the place where you go for information, and when you do want to buy a record, hopefully we have it for you as well.
Well, and if you don't have it at that moment, I'm sure that you guys are the ones that are going to be able to get it. And this is so cool to watch Barnes and Noble just be on the forefront of change and revolution and just want to be able to serve the communities that they're in to the highest possible level. Look, not every company is willing to change with the dynamics of what's happening in society. And Barnes and Noble is one that is on top of it, and they want to be your vinyl source. Whether you're getting a player, whether you're getting a record, you need to go to Barnes and Noble and check it out. Chuck, I want to thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me this morning.
Thank you, Mark. Greatly appreciate the time.
Yeah, no problem. So once again, we're just going to drive everybody to Barnes & Noble. Get to Barnes & Noble. Go to barnesandnoble.com and check out all the great stuff they have going on with vinyl records. And tomorrow, which is August 13th, they're doing Vinyl Day at your local store. So make sure you either call the store, check out the website, barnesandnoble.com/vinyl day, and get all the information there. Chuck Gorman, Vice President of Entertainment and Electronics at Barnes & Noble, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me this morning.
Thank you, Mark. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too. Thanks very much. That's it. That's Chuck Gorman, and this is Morning Coffee. I got to take another quick break, but we'll be right back here on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.